Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Doing the Most. I will explain what doing the most is for everyone who doesn't know very shortly. Obviously, my regular co-host of the show, Ryan, is in the building as always. Big Ryan, what are you telling me, fam?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? And you already know. We are later than scheduled, people. That is on me, but these things happen. These things happen. And we're joined by, I can't say special guest co-host. That's what I would say this person is. Special guest co-host. Seen her on the channel before. You know what I'm saying? She's here laughing up behind, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. Ellen is in the building as well. How you doing, Ellen? Are you good?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, bless. Oh, bless. Good to have you back, as always. You know what I'm saying? You've been on the show before in the past. So,
I
yeah.
have one of my favorites actually. I like the idea of it.
Yeah, doing the most is fine. Shout out to Yan City because she was the one who put the majority of the ideas together. So yeah, shout out to
don't
Yan.
shout her out, bro. There's no need to do that.
So Brian ain't changed then.
Yeah, see? You know what I'm saying? That's Ryan for you. But yeah, later than schedule, people. But we're here. Make sure you bump up the likes, share this across all the socials, subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. So I'll explain this now, but I'll probably explain it again. For those that haven't seen doing the most before, we pick from 5 categories. So we look back at the Premier League weekend action. So just the games gone this weekend, just passed, and we have 5 categories. So most unforgettable goal, which is self-explanatory. Most unpredicted result is the same. Most unacceptable error is also the same. Most under the cosh manager, it won't be Frank Lampard this week. It seems to
it can't be there. He's already got it. So
it might be Antonio.
It was going to be him again. It was going to be him again. I was saying they lost the other day. I was saying, bro, he's going to three-peat this, you know? Because I think he's done it last couple of times. He's going to three-peat, bro. But now he's gone. It has to be someone else now, isn't it?
It is. So most under the cosh manager and most untouchable manager as well. Of course, as well, I did this last week. If you super chat during one of the categories, your nomination wins, people. So say we were most under the cosh manager and we picked Antonio Conte, and then someone said, no, it's Jurgen Klopp, it's Graham Potter, and they super chatted that. Then that would be who it is. So that's how we're running it, people. But don't worry, I'll run back through it as well.
What if someone super chatted for under the cosh like Mikel Arteta just to take the piss?
That's how it works.
Get him out.
Yeah. I'm sure Timo will super chat Mikel Arteta for most under the cosh manager. I'm pretty sure of that. Big up to Steve as well in the cut who says big up. Big up to Lengan Sweet as well, says big up. He says, Flawless, I'm 22 now. Oh, you just had a birthday. Hey, happy belated birthday, man. Enjoy your 20s, man. Enjoy your 20s. Big up Timo as well, who says coughing. I don't know what he's coughing about. He said, leave Frank Lampard.
He was just messaging me and I didn't tell him alone.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't tell him. Hold that, Timo. Hold that.
Maybe that's...
Frank Lampard was always overhyped, absolutely overhyped as a manager. But my connection's moving dodgy, so I'm going to jump out and jump back in. But Ryan, obviously, the floor is yours. What do you want to complain about this week in regards to Liverpool, or what do you want to get off your chest? This is the segment of the show, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, can we complain? I didn't think.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. You're gonna have your segment too, Eleanor. Let Ryan go, and then you can go, and then we'll get into the actual show. And I need to jump out and jump back in, but go on, Ryan. I'll be listening and then go on.
I'm not even like in the mood to rant or anything about.
I want to hear that because I haven't heard your opinions. So.
Yeah, like that's the thing. In terms of ranting and shouting and stuff, I ain't gonna do that because like I've written this season off. Like it doesn't bother me when we go into games anymore. It literally doesn't. Like if we'd have won the other day, I wouldn't have been like. I would have been like, oh cool, we won, whatever in it. Like,
that's exactly how I feel today. We won, but what's it to me?
Exactly,
do you know what I mean? It's shit still. Yeah.
I've got no expectations for this season in the league.
Totally.
We ain't getting top 4. FA Cup, we're getting knocked out by Brighton away, and you know we ain't winning that. And next
you could
round,
fluke an FA Cup. You could fluke an FA Cup.
Nah, we can't beat Brighton away. We lost to them 3. We got completely battered by them the other week away. Like we ain't beating.
Flawless is coming. Don't worry. By the way,
but Champions League against Madrid. I mean, we're out of that already, pretty much. So. That's the
you can't say that Madrid are shit as well.
Yeah, but they're worse.
Yeah, but I mean we're miles worse. That's like saying it's like comparing like Man City at the moment to like. Actually, I think I'm making a bad example, man.
I mean, no,
it's like comparing City to Chelsea at the moment. Like, obviously, City, even though City aren't as good as what they were, but then Chelsea are just shit. It's like that. But like. we're rubbish, innit? Like we're getting panned by Madrid. And plus Madrid turn up for Champions League anyway. They're not doing well domestically, but they always turn up in the Champions League, to be fair to them.
Yeah.
So they'll batter us in that. But yeah, I have no expectation for this season, so I ain't really ranting. I actually thought we'd win the other day. I actually thought going into the game, if Klopp picked the right midfield, which he did actually, he picked the midfield that I wanted. I thought we'd win, but problem is he made a mistake, and I also have to blame the players as well, some of them as well, because I can't just blame it all on Klopp at the end of the day. It's not just him. Some of the players need blame as well. Of course, like Mo Salah, as much as I've defended him recently as well all season, and even though I won't go in on him too hard because he is being played out of position continuously every week. If you watch the game the other day, he was playing as a touchline winger again, which is just ridiculous. But at the same time, he should be doing better in games as well. He shouldn't be performing the way he is. He should be doing better. So he needs to step it up. But the whole front three he played, watching that front three the other day in the game, just made me miss the Mane, Salah, Firmino front three of a few years ago so much. Bro, I was like nostalgic. I was like, bro, I'm like, what? We had this front three just in its prime a few years ago, literally destroying teams. Like, when I deeped it, I was like, that might be the best front three I've seen in the Premier League. Like that.
Did you get emotional?
Yeah, I did.
Thinking about it, you got emotional.
Well.
I know you did. I know you got
emotional. I was texting a fellow Liverpool fan saying, bro, the other day, the game made me realize how much I missed that front three. Until Mane started declining on the left wing in 2020. Up until then, that front three was so fucking good, honestly, bro. It had everything. And now our front three was Harvey Elliott, Gakpo, and touchline winger Salah. I don't even call him Salah. I'm calling him touchline winger Salah because there's just no point.
Gakpo's a baller.
I can't even judge Gakpo properly because it's been 4 games. The 3 of the games he's been played out of position. So how can I even judge him fairly?
You can't. I find it hard to, like, when people say stuff about Son as well. Like, it's hard to judge these players when the team is doing awful as well. It's not like Liverpool are doing well and he's just doing bad. Liverpool shit as a whole. It's hard to be
like, you compare it to like Cody Gakpo. He's coming to a shit team and being played out of position. And when you compare that to Luis Diaz last year, when he came the same time, came into a high-performing team at that time, very good team, and was played in his right position at the end of the day. Like, the front three, if you're going to play that front three of Salah, Gakpo, Elliott, you've got to play Elliott right wing, Salah through the middle, Gakpo on the left. It's not hard, Klopp. Like, it's not hard. Why are you overcomplicating things by playing Harvey Elliott, who's not even a good right winger, on the left wing, Cody Gakpo, who's not a striker, as a striker, and Mo Salah, who's not a touchline winger, as a touchline winger? It doesn't make any sense.
Before you continue, before you continue, 1 second, right? This is the same Ryan who said he had nothing to rant about. Now he's going on a rant. But my connection's moving dodgy. Before you continue, 1 sec, I'm gonna have to just restart my laptop. So you carry on with this, then get to Eleanor, and then I'll jump back on. Doing the most will be going down, people. On my laptop or Wi-Fi is deciding to move crazy, so I'm just literally restarting it. But go on, you carry on complaining, Ryan, and I'll be back shortly. People, bump up the likes and all that. I'm listening in though. I've got it on the screen, so I'm listening in. Go on, carry on.
But it's when I think about it, it's like you've got what did Chelsea have to be scared of in that first half? That first half, like what did they have to be scared of? Elliott left wing, he's doing nothing. He does nothing at right wing or midfield. What did they expect him to do on left wing? It's ridiculous. Cody Gakpo down the middle, his worst position, settling into a new league. And then Salah, one of the greatest goal scorers in our club's history, moved further away from goal this season as a touchline winger. It makes no sense at all. It's ridiculous from Klopp and Linders, honestly.
Klopp has made some weird choices this season.
Honestly.
Like, the midfield situation was crazy, how we don't need a midfielder, and then 5 days before the window closes, he was like,
exactly.
We do. Like,
thing is, I've been getting onto Klopp for his like loyalty and sentiment towards players, like especially players like Henderson, etc. But actually, he picked the midfield the other day that I actually wanted. Bajkatic, Keita, Thiago is the midfield that I wanted him to play. He did very well against Wolves in the cup last week, and he picked that midfield. And fair play to him for doing that. He dropped his favourites in Henderson Fabinho, he dropped them. So I give credit to Klopp. So I don't even blame Klopp the other day for his sentiment and loyalty, because he didn't really show that the other day. He just showed pure stupidness in what he did with the front three. Like, it's not even, it's like, even when he brought Nunes on, we actually, I don't even rate Nunes, but we actually missed him the other day, like in that first half. Like, we had no threat in behind at all or anything.
It's hard for Nunes. He's coming at a really weird time for us, for Liverpool. Like, if you lot were doing well, and you normally are, and he's coming in just to score goals, it'll be a bit easier. But the way he's coming in as a saviour, it's very difficult for him.
Especially for the price tag and stuff. I mean, I don't rate him. I still think he should have done better this season. He's missed way too many.
He's definitely missing some easy chances.
But at least
missing them, the confidence.
But at least when he's played, we've been creating chances. Like, at least when and that's kind of down to him, because his pace, power, and movement is very, very good at the end of the day. His pace and power is a joke. And we actually missed him the other day. But Klopp brings him on, but Klopp puts him on the left wing. So he puts a striker. He brings a striker on, puts the striker on left wing, and moves the left winger and plays the left winger as a striker. I don't get what goes through this guy's head now. Like, Klopp is just being an idiot this season, honestly. Like, I don't get what he was playing at the other day, because Chelsea should have beaten us. That's the thing. Chelsea were the better team that game. They created the better chances. They should have beaten us. We only had like a 5-10 minute spell at the start of the second half where we actually were the better team. Like, that's all it was. We were awful, and we were lucky to get out with a draw. And honestly, we're hopeless this season. Like, Klopp has to take a lot of blame for this. But look, I've said I'm writing this season off. Hopefully we get taken over by the summer. We have a summer transfer window under new owners, hopefully, and we go again next season.
Can we get taken over? We need it as well. Listen.
We both need it, to be honest. Or both, when Flawless comes in as well, all three of our clubs need it.
Yeah. You don't really hear much about Glazers out when they're doing well, don't you, though?
Nah, that's true, to be fair. That's true.
He's not here to complain at me, so I can say what I want freely.
Yeah, but even with our fan base as well, it's just a lot of our fans have to take blame as well. Like the top Reds they're weird, man. Like, you've got fans who are FSG out, who are trying to, organize, protests, near the stadium and stuff on match days and stuff like that, which is great. But then when, they don't have a great turnout, for example, you'll have fans who, some of them are even FSG out, will be on Twitter taking pictures and taking the piss out of it. Like, what is wrong with you guys?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. You either want it or you don't.
Exactly. These are the guys who are organising protests are the ones who actually want our club to be successful. The reason why they want FSG out, and I want FSG out, is because we want our club to be successful. We know that's not going to happen with FSG anymore. We had a few trophies, but now with the addition of Newcastle, Arsenal as well, like, there's more competition, and this model that we've been working on, that FSG have been working on, it's run out now. It's not it anymore, and it won't bring us any success. That's why most of our fans want FSG out. But the ones who are taking the piss out of people who want
I left and you still riding, but carry on. I was listening, and Eleanor, I heard the shot about Glazers out. I hear everything, You ain't slick. He's not here, so I can say it. Now I hear it, but go on, carry on, right?
But it's
I don't hear much about Glazers now. You're winning.
Yeah. I hope Conte signs a lifetime deal, but go on, carry on.
But like I said, it's just annoying when you see on Twitter, like, you seen FSG out fans doing brilliant to, like, try and organize protests, on match days near the stadium to try and get protests against the getting the owners out, trying to protest to get FSG out. And that's brilliant what they're doing. But then let's say, then you'll have journalists, you'll have other fans going on taking pictures of where they were supposed to have the protest and taking the piss out of it for, maybe not having a great turnout. And I'm like, and then you'll have people doing laughing emojis on Twitter and stuff. I'm like, do you know these guys are actually trying to do what's best for our club in terms of they want to get FSG out? That's what's best for our club. They want to get these owners out. They want our club to be successful. You guys who are laughing at them, what do you guys want? Do you guys want our club to be successful? It honestly annoys me when I see these people taking the piss out of people who want FSG out. It's honestly frustrating. It's frustrating. That's the thing. And some of these people who are taking the piss out of these people are also FSG out. What goes through their heads? How are you having a go at these people who are protesting for the same thing that you guys want?
Yeah.
Like, why you? How does that make sense? Like, some of our fan base are clapped. Honestly, like, I'm sick of them.
But yeah, people. See, so for those that are new here, doing the most always starts off with the Ryan rant about Liverpool, whether it's the players, whether it's Klopp, whether it's Pep Linders, whether it's the stadium, whether it's the fans, whether it's the board, whether it's FSG, whether it's my fault. Somebody always gonna get the blame. So that's how doing the most always starts.
I just need these Qatari owners, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Large up everyone in the chat. I'm gonna get to the chat. Surf is in the building as well. Yes, Surfer, my G. What are you saying, man? You good?
Oh, I'm very good, man.
Yeah, man. Love that. Big up to Tyrell, says big up flawless love from Nigeria. Hey, man, love to see my Nigerians in the building, man, watching from the motherland.
Victor, trust me, it's not rival fans.
Let me run through the chat. Yo, give me a sec,
it's
man.
Liverpool fans.
Give me a sec.
It's Liverpool fans. I'm telling you right now, it's Liverpool fans who are doing it.
And to Justice, who says, what is this Sarcasm City mid off? Nah, Ryan's just on screen. That's why you thought a mid. Jez, I'll send you the link already as well. You lot bump up the likes. Girls up to 20 likes, people. Girls up with 6 shot. Girls up to 20 likes. Make sure you hit the subscriber button as well. If you are new, it is road to 5K. We're currently, but just over.
Was that a dig actually, because we're both doing
shit? It's just over 100. Nah, I think it's just because of Ryan in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was a shot. You lot are fifth. You know what I'm saying? You lot fifth. You lot doing all right. 3 points off fourth. Still in the FA Cup. You're doing bad.
Undeserved.
Liverpool.
It's a very position.
I didn't say it's deserved. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say all that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we move. That's what it is. But yeah, big up to Jesters as well. Link is in the 4,897. 3 more subs. Girls up to before the stream ends, we want to be in double digits away from 5K people. So hit the subscriber button. We're trying to get to 5K so we can have that 5K subscriber party, which is going to be good fun. Go on, Eleanor. I know you got stuff you want to get off your chest as well, innit? Like make it not brief, but as brief as possible, and then we'll get into the show. But go on. The floor's yours.
I think a lot of it came out the other day when we had that rant that we had. Like today we won, right? I feel so disconnected from the club, like it's not even a big deal. Like I watched us win and I'm like, cool. Now I am fully aware that it wouldn't be this bad had Arsenal not be top of the league. If Arsenal weren't top of the league, our fans wouldn't be going this crazy. We're in utter meltdown because Arsenal could be winning the league, and that is not okay. But I do feel like, in terms of with us, what we need, regardless of today's win, a lot of our fan base have forgotten that. A lot of our fan base are now like, oh, I like Conte. I get all hyped with Conte when we win. That was a shit game. Our XG was fucking awful. Like, it was awful compared to Fulham's. Not saying Fulham aren't good this season. They are good this season. Richard's a baller. They've got Willian, as much as I hate him. Like, they've got decent players, right? But we still should be doing better than them. And we are sitting in our own half, 11 men behind the ball, defending a 1-0 lead against Fulham because, God forbid, we go for a second goal. And so, for me, the football has been unsustainable from the beginning when we've been winning games, and we're winning games so, like, not convincingly. Like, when we've been winning games, it's been like we've been lucky to win rather than where, like, there, you know, we deserved the win. We've never deserved, like, very rarely we've deserved the win this season. It's always been, oh, well, we got lucky. Oh, well, Tottenham got lucky. And that's pretty much the consensus of the whole season. And I feel like, for me, we need to get him out as soon as possible. Like, at this point in time, he's not signing a contract. I don't want him to sign a contract, but if he was signing a contract, he's not. We don't know what we're going for in terms of transfers because we don't have a proper manager to be telling us. Our DOF is a genuine felon. So there's that. There's issues that we literally have a criminal in charge of our transfers. So, yeah, it's a mess at Tottenham. But what we need is a new manager. We need better recruitment. So whoever comes in, albeit Poch or not, before anyone comes at me.
Oh, we don't talk about that on Saturday. Don't worry. Manchester United, Chelsea, Spurs show Saturday, people.
Yeah, after what you said, we'll go through that because
Saturday, 100%. That's the time. 11. What time will it be? Probably like 10:40, people. After the United Reading game, it will be. It's on the YouTube. It's already on the upcoming schedule.
I'll be coming straight from competition to to be doing this show. So yeah,
let's go.
But yeah, for me, it's like in terms of managers and stuff, we definitely need a manager with a better identity, like in terms of on the pitch. Like I'm fed up of watching this type of football for 3 years or 4 years, however long it's been. I feel like we've gone from manager to manager to manager that, other than Nuno, which Nuno wasn't really a long-term project, it was just a stopgap. These two managers are not long-term to be rebuilding this team. They're trying to win something now without the players or the funds to win. What we need is to rebuild this whole team and start from scratch.
Facts.
And I think that would happen under a Poch-like manager. It doesn't have to be Poch, but that sort of model.
Yeah,
and we'll get into managers on Saturday.
Oh yeah, we won't talk about that. So yeah, large up to everyone that's locked in. Obviously, the ranting section of the show was a bit longer.
I think Zerbi would be a good appointment for Tottenham.
Well, is it? Hey, look at the way you turned on Graham Potter already. You know what I'm saying? Now you gonna do that to Zerbi? Yes,
Potter, man. It's all about Zerbi, bro. Zerbi ball.
Yeah, Zerbi ball. It was all about Graziano Potterino. That's
man. You see Zerbi, yeah. Zerbi's got Brighton scoring goals now. That's one thing Potter couldn't do.
It was Graziano Potterino, Jez, Timo in the building. Yes, what you man telling me? You man good? What's going on?
I'm good.
Are you sure, fam?
I'm just here to hear the Ryan's perspective of the Dross game on Saturday. So
yeah, we
already spoke about it. It was trash. Yeah. You guys were the better team.
There you go, innit?
It was a mid-off,
anyway,
though. For those like Chelsea weren't that good.
See you, Timo.
I'm coming back. I'm just getting a drink.
Yeah, no stress.
Second half, we were the better team than you lot.
We were the better team throughout the whole game.
Cool,
but you weren't still
We're
great.
not discussing this. Like we're cutting this short. Yes,
one
people.
of the worst games
ever.
We
are cutting this. So for those that haven't seen Doing the Most before, like I said, it's a Premier League show. When we look back at just the weekend's games, just gone, people, and there's 5 categories. So we discuss nominations. All of us here on the panel, you lot in the comments, discuss nominations for each category. Then I'll run a poll and we run through it, and then we decide who's the winner. So the 5 categories are, people: the most unforgettable goal, the most unpredicted result, the most unacceptable error, the most under the cosh manager, and the most untouchable manager. So the most unforgettable goal, self-explanatory. It's just that it's from this weekend's games. Most unpredicted result, same, easy to explain. Most unacceptable error must have led to a goal for the opposition, people. So it can't be the defender slipped or he misplaced a pass, but then the striker put it over the bar from 5 yards out. It must have led to a goal for the opposition. Most under the cosh manager, obviously it's not going to be Frank Lampard this week. So yeah, we'll be discussing that. That's self-explanatory. And most untouchable manager. But again, it's from these weekend's games just gone, people. And that being said, if you super chat a nomination, then that wins, people. And then if someone super chats a nomination of the same amount as you have or higher, then that is the winner, and so forth and so forth. Like Jester's, he super chatted last week, and 2 of the categories he won, it was Moyes and somebody else. One we actually voted for, but because he super chatted, he won it. So we'll start with the weekend. We'll go with, yes, the most unforgettable goal. We'll start there. Ryan, just some of the goals that stick out. Most unforgettable goal from the weekend.
Rashford, that's probably my winner, to be honest.
Rashford,
Saka. Mitoma scored a great goal for Brighton as well.
Mitoma's goal was a banger.
That was a really good goal. Even the header from Ferguson for Brighton, that game was actually good as well, from what I remember.
Yep, agreed. I think that was a banging goal as well.
Yeah, City game didn't really have great goals in it. Our game didn't have any goals in it. There were a few draws this weekend, a few like low-scoring games, to be fair. Kane today.
Kane's goal was a banger today, actually. That's up there. That deserves a mention.
Kane's goal today was nice.
Any other goals stood out for you that you've seen, Eleanor? Minus Kane's goal? Cool, if not.
Rashford's goal.
Yeah, Rashford's goal was a banger. It was.
You know, let me know. Win, which pissed me off. So.
Yeah. You have to just keep mentioning that, sure. And Conte lifetime.
I'm annoyed with you, lot. You can do your job. You promised you were going to do your job.
Hey, your own team don't do their job. How can you expect from us, innit? You know what I'm saying?
We're not very good. You are supposed to be in a title.
I've got a shout as well.
Do your job.
I've got
go on, shout. Ryan. Go on.
Even because it came after we did the last Doing the Most, even though it was midweek, Elise's free kick, because that was actually after the last Doing the Most, so that's another honourable mention as well.
That's definitely a banger. All right, so what's the 4 we're saying? We need 4.
Rashford's has got to be in.
Rashford? Okay.
That's for me, the winner for me.
Saka is going to be
Saka.
You're saying Saka's
Saka second goal, actually, yeah. Saka second.
There's a few you got. Rashford, Saka, Mitoma.
I think the Ferguson header's got to be in there.
Ferguson's
the Brighton
header was
one.
good, you know, because
No, Brighton. Was it Brighton?
Yeah,
Brighton,
Brighton,
you
yeah.
Yeah, Brighton. Yeah.
and he
Ferguson.
directed it so well, and he was quite a
Oh
distance. That was a very
yes,
good
I saw
header.
that goal. Yeah.
And then what? Mitoma? You saying
Mitoma. Oh,
Alright,
but Kane's was so good as well.
Right, so I've got Rashford, Saka's, Ferguson's, Matoma's. What are we
Yeah,
saying?
I'm happy with that.
I'll go
Alright.
Rashford for me as well.
I'd go Rashford.
I've just put the poll in the chat, people. Everyone who's in the chat
Oh, so
right
you're
now,
not putting the free kick.
go vote. I didn't put
Nah.
the, you know what? No, because that Elise one was that was too.
Well, I would have voted that, but
honorable mention. You know what I'm saying? Honorable mention to that. But yeah, vote in the poll, people.
Go Rashford.
Yeah, you lot vote.
Yeah, it's
Go
got to be
vote in the
Rashford.
guys.
It won't win.
He beat a player so well in the build up as well to the goal. Yeah,
Annoying. It meant nothing.
I mentioned Ollie Watkins goal against Southampton, please. I just want to mention it.
Oh, yeah, I mentioned Ollie Watkins.
Yeah,
goal.
Ollie Watkins.
Hey, the reason why that is, Peter, if you're watching, hold that, fam. Hold that. You might be watching this back. Hold that.
He said to me, VAR did him dirty.
Yeah, I'm glad he deserves it.
Is Peter still on the Southampton loan
Yes.
thing?
Yeah. You still on the South?
I thought he only did it because of Hasenhüttl, but he's
man, he bottom of the league and that. You know what I'm saying? He can hold that. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of the league.
Championship settings, man.
Yeah, man. He can go championship. I can't wait.
Why did he go to Everton with Frank Lampard?
Go speak to Holland then, man.
Yeah, man. Go chat to Holland and Millwall and them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Watch one of those two get promoted now.
Jared Bourne's second goal. Honorable mention.
Come on, Timo, allow it.
It was the same as the first goal.
I watched the West Ham game. None of them goals that I ever mentioned.
You lot continue voting and that. Currently, Rashford's in the lead.
Dan, respectfully, maybe leave the comment section before I get angry.
Rashford's leading 57%. Saka at 29%.
If anyone wants to read Dan's comment, you will understand why I'll get angry.
But so
I'm
he's
just
not so
strolls,
man. Yeah. Just
I love to see when you're angry. By the way.
Shut up!
One yellow card, fam. That's a yellow card. Yellow card. One more and you're gone. Yellow card. That is awful. You know what I'm saying?
That was so bad.
That is so. Even Ryan saying that's so bad. I feel bad
that's
for
not
you.
a good point because we want Poch back. So.
So currently Rashford at 50%. 1 second. Saka at 38%. Matoma at 12%. Ferguson 0%. That Ferguson header was banging.
That Ferguson header was good.
That's a banging header.
When I saw that, I was like, bro, that's a sick header. He's a good player as well.
Go on, Jez.
Nah, that technique on the header, amazing, fam.
Yeah, it was a long way out, and he directed it so well. I think that was a great. He's a good player in Ferguson.
Prime, don't egg this stuff on.
I have another one though. Lisandro Martinez' second goal.
Are you being serious?
No, the thing is, I wouldn't put an honorable mention, but it was a great header the way he.
It's a good header, a good stooping header. But
guys, unfortunately, in the comments, I can't give you my opinions today. I'm really struggling not to reply.
If you want to hear Ellen just comment on Spurs, Saturday, people, 10:30 p.m. after the United
every fiber in me is trying not to react to these comments.
Just sip your drink and just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it.
Pretend you didn't say anything about Poch and the 2016 comment. I want to say stuff. Just know I'm not like speechless. I do have stuff to say. It's not the show for that.
Oh, we know, Eleanor. One thing we know about you is you're not short on words. You know what I'm saying? And we don't worry about that.
I mean, like you haven't won the argument. That's
you aren't short on words. We know you aren't short on words. You are the epitome of 5'1" right now. Like we fully aware. 100%. Yeah, go on, fam.
Before you continue,
go on.
Out of context, Sarcasm City. If you wanted to clip that, what just team was just a couple minutes ago, 30 first minute.
That's so bad. That is a booking, Timo. One more of them and you out.
That was a verbal. That was the verbal.
Wait, it wasn't. It was.
That was a verbal version of hand holding. That was, man.
Oh my God!
Well, we're not going into that.
But not interlocking fingers and that.
I don't think that was live. I think that was backstage.
Yeah. Outside joke, people. Don't worry about it. They don't get it. We get it. Inside joke, should I say?
Oh, stuff it all as
you. But yeah. Right, subscriber check 4,897. We're free shops are 4,000.
Put it on mute, man.
I'm laughing, yo. 4,900. And how many likes we're on? Yo, we're only at 22 likes. Let's get this up.
It's
8
because I
likes.
haven't had a rant yet. I can get you more likes if you let me rant.
Yeah, it's now we're gonna get at the end. We'll do it. We'll do the show and then you can have the rant of your and just beef with the comments. That's cool. We'll run it that way.
Saturday though, I've got a lot
Saturday. Yeah. Saturday, we're gonna give you the more than the floor, the whole house. How many votes are we on? Rashford's still winning, so it's looking like most unforgettable goal currently. I'll give it a couple more minutes in regards to votes. But Rashford is currently out in the lead at 54%, people. Saka at 23%, Ferguson at 8%, Matoma at 15%. There was some good goals though, because these 4 are good. Then we add in Elise's as well. It was big up Victor as well. I was saying that. He knows. Facts, Victor. You spitting.
He was here.
Yeah. You spitting. Victor spitting and that. Hey, Timo. Hold that, fam. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? That's what we can say with that. Hold that. I'm saying you doing up Southampton, bottom of the league sayings. All right, so we're gonna say
Southampton, man. I appreciate it.
Most unforgettable goal. Yeah, man. We're gonna go with Marcus Rashford's people. Most unforgettable goal. All right, next category again, people. If you super chat, then your nomination is whatever you super chat. That nomination is the winner. Most unpredicted results. All right, 1 second. My laptop just decided to move slow before I run through the results.
This is a hard one, this one.
Yeah, what really was there this week?
Because I'm literally gonna run through it now. So we've got Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 1, Manchester City 4, Tottenham 2, Liverpool 0, Chelsea 0, Leicester City 2, Brighton 2, Southampton 0, Aston Villa 1, West Ham 2, Everton 0, Bournemouth 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Crystal Palace 0, Newcastle 0, Manchester City 3, Wolves 0, Leeds United 0, Brentford 0, Arsenal 3, Manchester United 2, Fulham 0, Tottenham 1. So Ryan, I'll go to you first. Don't give me
United,
before you go.
Palace.
Don't give me a winner. We need 4 nominations for the poll before we actually decide. But what are you saying, Ryan? Go on.
Palace United. Palace Newcastle.
Go on.
Leicester Brighton, because I thought Brighton would go
Leicester
on Pam.
Brighton is a shout.
Brighton are good, so that a draw surprised me in that one a little bit. Other than that,
what's it? I hear that.
It's a tough one. This one.
I think it's us. You know.
Nah, it's not a shot.
Saying...
No, but reason why is because we tend to get a good result against City. We very rarely lose to them. We were 2-0 up and it ended 4-2. I don't think it's just about losing. The result is quite crazy.
Oh, I thought you meant tonight's game against Fulham. Oh.
No,
I can't lie. I'm putting that West Ham Everton game because I didn't expect.
I was surprised by that. Everton is shit.
Everton is shit, but West Ham is shit too. Like
West
I've
Ham is
watched
shit
them
as
this
well.
season.
The 2 media teams came to each other. One's better than the other. And the better
Me personally, I felt like that was going to be a 2-0, but the way Everton the way Everton just conceded them 2 goals, crazy.
Yeah. Can I just add a little dig for no reason?
Yeah, of course. Go on.
I would consider the season a success if West Ham get relegated.
Yeah, no one don't particularly like West Ham. I hear that. I'm saying,
nice little dig for no reason. I feel like it's always needed.
Yeah, hey, get on that London rivalry. I respect it.
Listen, they can't be our rivals. You're not our rivals. Get relegated.
Apparently, Everton might be getting Bielsa. Might not even be Dutch.
So what are we saying? So what results are we saying? I'm literally putting the poll together. What did we say? Palace United,
Palace Newcastle,
Newcastle, Leicester City, Brighton, and
do West Ham Everton.
We doing West Ham Everton? Is that fun?
I wouldn't even do that. That didn't shock me at all.
I mean, it's not gonna win. It's not gonna win anyway because it's gonna be Crystal Palace United that's gonna win anyway.
I think that one should win.
Southampton
Palace United.
No, it's not. If you say West Ham Everton wasn't a shocker, then that game's also not a shocker.
Yeah, exactly. But none of them.
I still don't understand why Peter chose Southampton, but anyway.
Because he in Egypt.
We got the dogs on that team. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, you can hold that.
That's for a different day.
Hold that, man. Yeah, I'm glad it happened, man.
Yeah, you can hold that respectfully.
Yeah, not even respectfully, disrespectfully hold that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Timo, didn't we beat Chelsea 2-1? Yeah.
Excuse me, mate. That was... look at you. You're not a proper Tottenham fan, Jess. So shut your mouth.
Yeah, hold that, Jess. Hold that.
All my days, man. I feel hurt.
This guy's such an idiot.
See, Dan's a Tottenham. You can tell Dan's a Tottenham fan. Other than his bullshit about Poch,
he's a Tottenham fan.
He'll be happy if the mugs go down. See, we all hate West Ham. Like,
I just hate them with the racist. That's why.
Would you? Do you know what? City Spurs kind of like. I don't know, man.
I don't think that's a shock result though, even though Spurs have a good record against them.
Yeah.
If you would have said 4-2, I would have been like,
But we have
that
a
makes
really
sense.
good 4-2 being 2-0 up.
You do, but you also have Antonio Conte in charge.
Yeah, but
And
City-
they
and
gotta-
City are
And
better
also you have the
teams as
DNA
well,
bottle
and
job
they're
in
at
charge
home.
as well.
No, just
I
saying,
expect
the only
City
time
to
we've
win.
lost recently away to City has been under Jose and Conte. Funny.
Yeah, and Conte is just Jose light.
2-1.
Exactly. So that's what I don't know. I didn't expect the game to win anywhere. To be honest, like even
Pizza.
the 4-2 didn't shock me. To be honest, like them, I maybe them coming back and winning it 3-2.
Listen, all I have to say is up the City for that game.
I mean, yeah.
When they play us again, up the City.
It's gonna be in a week's time again.
I cannot take points off the only team challenging Arsenal, so up the City.
Polls out, people. For this now most unpredicted result. Everyone who's locked in right now, go vote on the poll.
I am a Tottenham fan. I cannot see Arsenal in the league, so up the Blues, up the City, and let them beat us on the 15th, whenever it is. That we have to play the next game.
Yeah, go vote, people. Big up Peter in the chat.
I knew it was
go
fine.
vote. Go vote. I'm saying that. Hey Peter, you lot gotta get to Wembley first. I don't know what this guy's talking about. You lot gotta get to Wembley, and how about getting off the bottom of the league?
Flawless. When they get relegated, they'll sell all them free anyway. So
Dan, let's not talk about Poch. Can we all just collectively manifest a City win against us? Because I don't understand when
to manifest that it will happen. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't need to manifest.
Oh, this Wembley.
They've never scored a goal at our ground. I genuinely don't understand what their issue is.
It's just a bogey team, but you do have Antonio Conte, so you'll be all right. That's the antidote for everything is Antonio Conte. Like, don't worry.
Literally, I had people messaging me like, "Oh, you're winning at 2-0." I'm like,
Ain't Spurs' only win? Ain't Tottenham's only win at the Bridge in like the last 30 years when Antonio Conte was the Chelsea manager?
And Poch was our manager. Just FYI. Just add that bit as well.
Hey.
If you're gonna say the rest, you have to say the whole thing.
Hey, you lot go vote on this poll before we move on to the next one. What's winning? Leicester Brighton's winning currently. Surprised about that. 43%. Crystal Palace United 29%. Crystal Palace Newcastle 29%.
Prime, I don't know why you're saying that. Prime, I don't know why you're saying that because if we don't get him, we'll get your guy Tuchel. So I don't know why you're saying that.
Nah,
I'm glad they took the Ward Prowse goal off.
Nah,
it was a foul.
That's my next manager.
It was a foul.
Brian is just a
take him so I can get Poch.
Nah, I said Brian's a troll, man. They just ignore that.
Oh.
He's a troll. I'm saying, yeah, and to Hamari, yeah, it's City Arsenal on Friday in the FA Cup.
Certain people I'm not shamelessly twerking for Poch. I've always twerked for Poch.
Yeah, it's FA Cup Friday, Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're playing on Sunday. I knew that. I didn't know City Arsenal was Friday.
Yeah, because we're the Saturday. Spurs are also Saturday. You lot are Sunday, and they're Friday. So yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get.
I'm competing, so I'm not.
We're only cancelled a trophy.
Don't worry about. I'm gonna cover it. Don't worry about that. We out here.
You're gonna watch one for Brighton Liverpool.
Of course.
I might hop onto that.
Yeah, jump on. Feel free on that. Feel free. What's going on? Just waiting for a couple more votes before we move out. You know what I'm saying, people. But yeah, Leicester Brighton still out in the league. 56%. Palace United 22%. Palace Newcastle 22%. West Ham Everton 0%. I said respect us. Respect yourselves. Get off the bottom of the league.
Peter said my coverage in big time. We love you for that, Peter. Thanks. Can we
Oh my god.
Hey, if you flip the table, we first.
Yeah, if you flip the table. Now you'll be first, man. When you are in the championship next season, promotion charge and all that. That's what we're going with Southampton. Southampton. No, Southampton.
Hey,
listen, this is why I can't take these Chelsea.
When we gonna be dunking?
This is why you don't big them up. Go on,
when we gonna be dunking on Middlesbrough and Millwall? Don't jump on the bandwagon.
Who's we, man?
Who's we, man?
You got so many clubs.
Don't shout into the mic, God damn it.
Don't shout into the mic, man. Relax, man.
So many clubs, man. What are you talking about? We.
All we can control, Dan, is what we can do, and what we can do is lose to City.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you lot lose to City. No problem. You lot will lose to City. All right, it's looking here. Yeah, let's.
Do you know how annoyed I was at 2-0 up? I was like, we couldn't put a performance against Arsenal. We looked absolutely awful, but then we started acting brilliant against City. So when they came back, I was actually happy. Me and Dad were screaming and shouting when we were 2-0 up, acting like you lot under
I can't blame you. Yeah, I can't blame you.
We don't need to go there. You know what I'm saying? Dark times. We don't need to mention that man's
I will
name.
never forget
Just
that
passed.
day.
Yeah. You never let me forget. Fuck,
What time?
We mustn't forget.
When we played against, it was in the Champions League we're playing Atalanta in
under
the
Oli,
Champions League. Yeah. And
that Unpredicted
we went,
was crazy.
we went 2-0. Yeah, we went 2-0 down. And I think we drew the game 2-1.
When we're talking
we
about
went
Son in
2-2.
front of Jez, he goes in.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about Mr. 8% shot conversion rate. We will get into him. Don't worry about that. We'll talk
8%?
We'll talk about that. Yeah, he's 8% is his conversion rate.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
And I thought his finishing used to be good, you know.
It's 8%. That's
Fucking 8%.
Not anymore.
8%.
Man's on single digits.
Conte, innit? You know what I'm saying? He's probably getting 8 shots. You know what I'm saying? Every 16
man.
matches.
Fucking hell.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
was
He's
the
getting
only thing I
one-
used to rate about Son. Fuck.
It's crazy. All right,
He
so
ain't
yeah,
got that anymore.
most unpredicted result: Leicester 2, Brighton 2. That one was at 60. Right, we'll go on to the next one. Most unacceptable error. Ryan, what are you saying? Give me some nominations.
Jose Sarr against
That was
City
awful.
for Wolves.
That
That
was
was
horrific.
terrible. Well, that's
was
the winner for me.
bad. That was so bad.
It's so bad. He passed it straight. Was it? You know, Joe, he's the most overrated keeper, man. He's overrated. I don't care. Every
for
time
me,
this guy
that's
plays
the winner.
City, he makes some dumbass mistake every time, bro. I'm not even taking the piss, but Ramsdale as well for Lisandro's goal. Weak punch.
That's a shout. Okay.
There was another one as well that I had in mind, actually.
Aaron
Was it
Wan-Bissaka.
Loris?
Luis near
Nah,
post.
but Aaron Wan-Bissaka
Therefore-
isn't a howler or anything. It's just a bit of dopiness, but it weren't a howler.
That Luis near post, man. Criminal.
Yeah, Loris.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
forgot
yeah,
about that
Luis.
game, yeah.
Go on,
I
you
did
lot-
I
Just
forgot that
say
game
that,
counts in this, yeah.
fine.
Fair. That's a shout,
My bad.
definitely.
I didn't hear.
Even Ederson for City in that game as well, when he passed it to Kulusevski. That
That
deserves
was
to be.
poor. That was poor.
Yeah, when he passed it straight to Kulusevski.
Yeah, that was
like
bad.
what Jose Sarr did at the end of the day.
That was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, so if we include that game in, then yeah, Edison's, Lloris, obviously. Trying to think of other games as well. There was one that I had in mind.
Let us know in the chat as well, people. Give us your nominations as well. Let us know, people. Let us know. But yeah, because you've got Jose Sarr, like you mentioned, that was bad against City. Lloris as well, that was bad
Edison.
against City.
Sorry, I didn't
Edison's
have
one.
time to mute.
That's
And,
cool. Bless you.
Ramsdale,
Bless you.
I'd
It's cool.
say.
Ramsdale as well. Bless
Wait,
you.
are
It's
these
cool.
all keepers?
Yeah, they're all goalkeepers. Yeah,
They keep saying had a good weekend, you know.
they haven't. They always all 4 of them, but that I'm saying.
I'm trying to
I
think of a
can't
player
really
maybe
think of
also.
any others though.
That's it. All right, let me ask. Like, I'm gonna put the poll out. People, yeah, the poll is out. But even if, like I said, if you lot do super chat and it's someone not on the poll, they will win it. But go vote, people. There's over 35 of you lot locked in right now. Like check, get us up to 30 likes for 1 shot. Hit the subscriber button as well. We're 2 shot. Go on, Eleanor. Go on.
Sorry, I was just going to reply to this Lloris comment.
Hey, go
No,
on. Get to it.
Lloris was brilliant. Let's not. This is what annoys me about football fans in
She's
general.
gone, yo. She's gone.
Like
Go on.
Lloris has lost it now, cool. But there's a reason why he did win what he had won, and obviously get to 2 World Cup final stuff. He is a good shot stopper, or was a good shot stopper. But at the moment, well, now he's lost it, and there's no denying that. But I hate when people are like, oh, you know, how did he do this? Or he was always shit. He was actually brilliant. He was actually brilliant back in, like, you know, a few seasons ago. He's just lost it now, and that's okay. Like, I don't deny that, but it's annoying when people forget that he was actually very, very good at what he does.
Yeah, I don't think anyone doubts what he did. It's just more so now on what he's done and him.
No.
not being the best.
But the comment said, "How did he get to 2? Has 2 World Cup finals?
Oh, no, he's
ACL
okay.
final in his CV shows international football ain't it." That's not true. He just used to be good, and he's not anymore.
Well, he just fell off.
Yeah, he used to
Legit.
be a good keeper a few years
Very
ago.
good keeper.
Dropped off, but he used to be good.
Distribution wasn't, but the rest of it, he was very, very good.
Yeah, he used to be a good goalie.
Oh, absolutely. So you lot vote on the poll. What's going on here? What we got? Let's see. Right, Ramsdale's high. Ramsdale's winning currently right now. 60%.
Really?
Reece, 20%. Jose
People
Sarr,
just
20%.
don't like Ramsdale.
Yeah, people just don't like Ramsdale. No way,
Yeah, that's
Ramsdale's
true.
the
That's
worst.
true.
But hey,
Even
they
if
win.
he's in the
They
thing,
win.
yeah.
Do kiss the bottom and piss people off, man.
Yeah,
Who likes
like,
this guy?
that's not what.
I
that's
probably
not.
would have given it to Jose Sarr, to be honest.
It's definitely Jose Sarr.
Yeah,
As
I've
bad
never
as
seen
Lloris's
Passed it
one,
straight to
as bad
Mali.
as Ramsdale's one, as bad as Edison's was. That
It's
Jose
Jose's.
Sarr, you
Ramsdale
can
one
tell by
is
his
not too
reaction.
bad.
No, it really
Facts,
is.
Dan. Facts.
Ramsdale's is bad, but it's not the worst.
Yeah, like if you come for crosses, you gotta get there.
You've got to catch
Exactly.
it. You've got to
Yeah,
catch that.
you gotta get a lot on it.
100%.
Like brother, man.
Yeah.
Like my
I
man.
feel like he's the kind of only weakness in Arsenal's team at the moment as well.
Yo, dude,
Nah, I don't.
Who?
Ramsdale.
They got that guy.
He's
Dom
good
Elliott.
though.
He's
Annoyingly,
good, but he's got
good.
mistakes in him for me. He's got bozo moments in him.
They got that guy.
Can we
Dom
just
Elliott,
have a
left wing, man.
moment to thank Chelsea for getting Mudryk so he didn't go to Arsenal?
Yeah, we give him their
Mudryk said
flowers.
to me,
Trossard's good.
Arsenal
though,
won
to be fair.
Champions League.
Forget that. Mudryk is fucking brilliant, and I don't
Yeah,
care
Mudryk
that
is
Thank
as long as
you.
he's not at Arsenal.
Thank you.
Right,
for the
currently right now it's
compliment,
tied.
by the
Lloris and Ramsdale both 43%. Jose Sarr at 14%. Edison 0%.
At least
That's
we win
currently what's at.
something.
Edison 0%. Edison's
Yeah.
getting a little bit away with it.
Let me
Edison
vote for
0%.
let me
Hey,
vote on
people
that
go
one for
vote, man.
agenda.
Go vote. You know what I'm
Go on
saying?
then.
Go
I'm
vote. I'm gonna vote.
I'm voting on the Edison one just for my agenda.
Yeah, each their own. I'm voting, man. Vote people. Currently the Reese now.
Even
yeah.
who made that mistake? Was it Longley for the fourth goal against City
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah, but that
That
game
was
was
Oh, that
pretty
was
much
bad.
over.
Awful.
Oh, yeah, Longley.
Awful.
But you know
Hey,
what it is
Tazi,
though.
yeah, you can vote the
That's
hell.
only, yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
and
know
just
what? You know what it is though.
Go on,
But the
go on.
game was
I do
pretty much
Liverpool.
already.
Thank you, Victor.
It was a terrible mistake, but the game was pretty much already over.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
but
they
you
did
might
it
as well
I'm
put
pretty
Longley
sure I
as an
was
honourable
super
mention
One
anyway.
time.
So
I mean, not off the game, but I wasn't concentrating at that point. But yeah.
Time, but yeah, Taza, you said, can you vote there? Yeah, of course, man. You know what I'm saying in that. If you like in the chat want to mention someone we didn't mention in the poll,
Hey,
that's
for
cool.
what?
You know what I'm saying in that.
Because
I don't even know.
that thing where he punched it didn't result in a goal, so you can't say
Yeah,
De
so I
Gea.
don't know in it. Taza's just not a fan of De Gea. That's all that is.
Because De
I
Gea
think
weren't at
Colin
fault
says
for
it.
any of those
He
three goals.
wasn't
No, that
really,
can
Facts.
but he wasn't really
Taza
too
just don't
bad.
like De Gea. Yeah, that I can
Yeah,
think
like
of. Now it's-
Diego
No, this is-
Costa will let. You
Hey,
know
you lot
that
keep
shot.
going.
You know that shot that Nketiah had that De Gea saved.
Yeah.
That Costa brother, he will let that go in. This is all I gotta say.
Oh yeah, that was a quality save.
Oh yeah.
And Ketia should have done better, but that was a quality save. That was
It
top
was a good
notch,
save,
100%.
yeah.
Yo, this poll's still close, people. Jose Sarr 27%, Lloris 33%, Ramsdale 27%, Edison 13%. So it's still low. You lot continue to vote. I give it like 2-3 more minutes. But what else you lot saying in there? Can I vote De Gea? No, as an Arsenal fan, it's dumb. He should have punched it out or caught it. Yeah, Ramsdale, he's at fault for that. 100%. Paul says it's most unforgettable error, not Lloris slot already. Well, Lloris is there. Man, I'm saying Lloris against Arsenal. Wait, Lloris against Arsenal. That was last week.
That was
That's
last
not this
week.
week.
Nah, that was
This weekend.
This
Yeah.
one's against City,
I
but
think it
yeah,
was Man
he's made
City,
mistakes every week.
Yeah,
Yeah, Man
it's
City,
this
though,
weekend's
yeah.
games, people. That's just to
Yeah.
clarify for those that are new. This weekend's
Bro,
game.
if the Arsenal game was still for this week, brother, I would. Oh my days.
We would
Yes,
not
bro.
have stopped talking about it.
Yeah, like that's what it is. Big up to Sheets Official. How's this the time? Come on, you gooners, let's go. You could have at least voted to help us. You could have just put to help us out because they're still tied. It's 31% Jose Sarr, 31% Lloris, Ramsdale 25%.
You spent money
Edison,
to tell me,
12%.
come on, you gooners.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but big up for the super chat.
Big up for
Sheets
the
of Mel.
super chat, but it's just depressed me.
I appreciate appreciate it. What is the poll, Raymond? So Raymond's asking, what is the poll? The most unacceptable error from this weekend's games. That's what the poll is, Raymond. But it has to have led to a goal. So it's Jose Sarr against Manchester City, Lloris against Manchester City, Ramsdale for the second goal that Manchester United scored, and Edison for a goal against the goal against Manchester City. I think it was the first goal. Or was it the second goal? It was the second goal.
Edison, it was the first goal for
It was the first
Kulusevski.
goal. Okay, the
He
first goal.
passed it to Rodri, but it was a bad pass. And
Yeah, it really was. You setting man up.
yeah,
you set
exactly.
man up.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah, that
terrible
was
pass into
awful.
him.
It was awful.
Setting man up. So yeah, for those that unacceptable error, let me repeat. It must have led to a goal for the opposition. That's what must have went on. Honorable mention for Wan-Bissaka not watching Nketiah's run. Yeah, him and Shaw should have done better. 110%.
Yeah.
But it's
They
not
both
that
should have
crazy.
done better.
But that wasn't
Yeah,
that
yeah.
crazy of a mistake, though.
It wasn't unacceptable.
mistake.
It's just one of them. It's just a
Yeah.
bad mistake. But it's
Yeah,
not
it's
like,
just
oh
a
my
mistake.
God. All right, it's looking like Lloris has won this. That's what it's looking like. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Is it for the
go.
near post goal or the one where he just
The
punched
near
it
post.
to Alvarez?
Near post.
The near post, brother.
Close one.
They-
Is it
that
late
shot
in
came
England?
straight-
Yeah, go on, fam. Go on, sorry. Go on.
They came straight at him, and it was Mara's weak foot as well.
So Sheets and Mel says, is it late in England? I'm America, 8:30 p.m. So you're on the West Coast, I'm guessing then. Yeah, it's late. It's 1:30 a.m. But big up for tapping in.
Look what basketball does to you. You know the code.
I'm Korea right now. It's in the morning.
Yeah, yes, that's how I knew. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I know this, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm fully aware. So yes, it is late over here, but big up for joining us as well. Speaking of basketball, Lakers versus Clippers tomorrow on the Twitch, people. 3 a.m. Battle of LA. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be good. Timo will be in the building. I'll be in the building. So it's going to be good. Flawless didn't lead to the goals. Most acceptable error is, yeah, you're a joker, man. Oh, you're in Virginia. All right. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, Sheets of Metal. Again, love for the super chat. So, most unacceptable error, we're saying Hugo Lloris. That's who we're going with. Okay. All right.
I would have gone Sarr, but...
I would have went Sarr as well, but hey, Lloris won the thing. All right. Most under...
Hugo.
Most under the Kosh manager. Ryan, we'll go to you first. Just name the one.
It was obviously going to be Fat Frank.
It was definitely going to be Frank Lampard. It was 100% going to be Frank Lampard.
Frank Lampard was going to three-peat it because he's won the last two before this. He was about to three-peat, but he got... Everton saved him today, man. Otherwise, he didn't want that three-peat from us on doing the most, man. I'm telling you. But I'd probably say Nathan Jones for Southampton. Losing at home. To Villa, like that was a big game as well. I think he's bottom of the league, so losing, he needs points, and losing a home game isn't good for you. I'd say can't really put Klopp and Potter in because they didn't lose. Ten Hag just because he lost, but I think Ten Hag got some stuff wrong.
Yeah, let him finish it, and you can go on, carry on. Go on, Ryan.
I'd say Ten Hag is an honourable mention just because he lost. Yeah. And I think he got some stuff wrong as well. Obviously, if you count in the Palace game as well, he dropped points in that game as well. I can't say Conte because he won tonight. I'm trying to think who else.
I mean, did you watch?
There's so many. You know what? There were so many draws.
There was a hell of a lot of draws. That's why
it's hard to say. I'd probably have to say Nathan Jones is the winner for this for me.
So you got Nathan Jones. I'm just having a look here. Who else? There isn't really stuff. Go on, Timo. Who else you saying? So you got Nathan Jones. Who else? Man, I'm saying Rodgers. Rodgers got a draw, but you can still say he's most under the. You can still put him in the category.
Jesse Marsh. I put Jesse Marsh in there.
What, drawing to Brentford?
Yeah, but he drew as well. Like
big up to Galib as well.
And Julian Lopetegui.
Wolves did get, but they lost to Wolves.
Possibly, but losing away to City isn't really an embarrassment.
No. Tell that to Conte.
Yeah, like it's really.
It's got to be Nathan Jones for me.
So Jones, that's one. I just need a couple more. Man said Moyes. West Ham
Moyes
won. So it's not Moyes. It's not. You can't be you if you won. Your team won.
I say Ten Hag just because he lost and he dropped points against Palace as well.
That's my guy, but yeah, Ten Hag's there. Yeah.
Conte because he balled too.
Conte beat Fulham tonight though, so you can't even say Conte.
Timo, do you know what day it is?
We ain't got a clue, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Conte won. What are you talking about?
How is he most under caution? He won.
I wish he
won tonight. I know he lost the other day, but he won tonight.
I wish he lost today as well. He could have played.
Not that I'm defending Conte.
Hey, hold on, Timo. Didn't you say you want him to sign a new contract?
You also said you wanted Fulham to batter Spurs as well on several streams.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Yeah,
no, you just got.
Can we just put Klopp and Potter?
He's in big trouble, yeah.
One of the stinkiest games.
You going Klopp and Potter?
Put Klopp and Potter in just for that stink fest, man.
All right, cool.
Nah,
come on.
I put Klopp on.
Klopp goes in.
Yeah,
Potter did all right.
If you're gonna put
Klopp in because he was
Conte stinks up the pitch everywhere.
He does, Eleanor, but like I just told Timo, Conte won, so we can't.
Yes,
play
but
there.
he said for the stink fest.
Yeah, but the stink, but it was a draw of a stink fest. That's why I'm putting.
And we were
at
at home as well, so
yeah, they were at home. We were away. I understand the
Conte.
Conte agenda. I get it. He's a horrific manager to watch his teams play, but you can't add him in. So right, we got Nathan Jones, we got Ten Hag, we got Jurgen Klopp.
Can we do the fusion dance with Potter and Klopp?
It's a fusion dance show. Right, we're just gonna run with them three.
Actually, is any... Gary O'Neill.
He drew.
Yeah, but 5 minutes to go, man.
Who did they draw against?
Not Forest.
Yeah.
Possibly because he was at home in a relegation kind of rival, possibly. But I think it's a bit harsh, if I'm being real.
Yeah, because Bournemouth for 18th, 15th. Right, it's tight at the bottom of the table. Jesus Christ.
It is. I see. Yeah, you can put Gary O'Neill in as the fourth, but
I just put the three. Right, the poll's out. People go vote on the poll. Watch Ten Hag win this. You absolute prick.
nah, it's definitely Nathan Jones. It's
nah. These
I
lot.
should have said
I'm
Marco
saying.
Silva, man. That's what I should have said.
This is when the true agendas will come out here in the comments.
All right, go vote in the poll, people. While we waiting for the votes, yo, we're 35 likes. 5 more. Girls up to 40 likes, people. Girls up to 40 likes on the stream also as well. How many subscriber check? Let's see. Because we want to close out. But when we close out the stream, we want to be in double figures away from 5K.
You're in the winner right now.
Let's see what's going on. We're at 4,899. So we need 2 more subscribers to get us into double figures away from 5K. Big up Sheet to Mel with the super chat. Says X is still raging after that win. Ha ha ha, because he saw our game. It still ruined him. So I'm guessing Sheet to Mel, you're an Arsenal fan. 1, 2, yeah, it's because Spurs won, but sensible Spurs fans know that football is not sustainable. Like, they're not a good time. They're not like Ellen has been saying it for the longest as is just go on.
The first
half big up for the super chat.
The first half today, they absolutely stunk. Like Fulham dominated them, and then they get the goal. Second half,
every game.
Second half, Spurs did okay defensively. To be honest, like Spurs actually defended pretty well second half.
If you watch the long, I jumped onto the watch long, literally outside fuming. It's gone. My head was gone. I couldn't believe what I was watching, but it is what it is, man. We keep it stepping.
Hey, you lot go vote on the poll in it. The fact that you lot are voting Ten Hag is fucking shameless. It's currently Nathan Jones. Nathan Jones 20%, Ten Hag 40%, Jurgen Klopp 40%. Now it's changed. Jurgen Klopp 44%.
Nah.
Jurgen Klopp 44%.
I reckon the
we literally put in Klopp to make the numbers up.
Corruption.
We didn't even put Klopp in as the one to put him to make the numbers up.
This chat is ridiculous, yo. Hey, you lot keep voting, man.
Actually, I'm not going to argue against Klopp. Putting that front three out.
You lot keep voting.
Hey, Ryan, if it makes you feel better, I voted for Ten Hag, but
you lot keep voting in it.
If it makes you feel better, I voted for Ten Hag.
You lot keep voting in
it. That's fair. It's definitely Nathan Jones, but this is when the true agendas come out. To be fair, it's just funny.
Who the fuck is Nathan Jones? I'll be real.
Yeah, but it's Southampton, isn't it?
Because he lost
home and you're bottom of the league.
Because he lost. It's all about this week, innit? We don't take into account the season.
So many draws.
For the reason.
Prime, you've been here long enough, man. You know how the show works. For everyone listening, we are talking about these weekend's games just gone in the Premier League. Let me repeat that. The weekend's games that have just
with
gone
no
in
context.
the Premier League.
Right, and what now?
Yeah. With no context, people.
So he lost. He drew to Palace and then lost to Arsenal. It's quite a big shout.
Yeah, Ten Hag deserves to be in there as well.
Yeah.
He shouldn't win.
That's what I said. Yeah,
but he deserves to be in it. Yeah.
Currently, Nathan Jones now at 39%, Jurgen Klopp at 35%, Ten Hag at 26%. We'll give it a few more minutes and see if that changes. These polls.
Can't lie, I feel like it's a bit harsh on Klopp. I literally, I'm not even a fan of him at the moment, but I literally put him in just to make.
You want him out? What are you talking about?
I feel it's harsh to put Klopp in this one just because he didn't lose.
Yeah, hold on,
No, but I want him out, but I just put him in to make the numbers up in this one. It's either Jones or Ten Hag. It's probably Jones.
Flores, how many minutes on this one?
Just a couple more, fam. I'm just seeing what people are saying in the chat as well, actually. I'm saying, let's see what's going on. Like I said, you lot bump up the likes as well. Wait, why is Ten Hag there for? Yeah, Prime, we explained that. Let's see. Galibi says, did y'all talk about the worst player this week? We don't actually have a worst player of the week award, but yeah, more often than not, it will be a Chelsea attacker this season. We hear about it on Q&A. We hear about it on Q&As all week long. So
the season before, it was just Timo anyway.
It was just Timo Werner. Yeah, it was 100%. Like every week.
Put some spec on my time, please.
All right, cool. We're gonna close that out, people. Hey, again, big up to
who won?
Cheetah Metal with the super chat. Nathan Jones won 39%. Jurgen Klopp 35%. Ten Hag 26%. So common sense prevailed. I'm saying common sense, goddamn prevailed. It did. All right, last category, most untouchable manager. What are we saying, Ryan? We'll go to you. I'm saying most untouchable manager. Nominations. Arteta's one. Yep. Who else?
I think obviously Pep won 2 games. Pep won 2 games, which is a big one as well. You have to put him in. Give him credit for that. Obviously Conte lost a game and won a game. All the others were draws, so it's a bit.
Unai Emery.
David Moyes deserves a shout. Won an important game against a relegation rival, so he deserves a shout.
Not most.
So yeah, I think they're the three main ones that stand out. Patrick Vieira as well, even though he didn't win. Getting 2 draws against United and Newcastle, 2 of the top 4, is quite impressive as well. So they'll probably be my 4. Arteta, Pep, Vieira, and who else did I say again? Sorry.
Because this weekend, what's it called? Patrick Vieira. You said Arteta. You said Pep. You said Patrick Vieira.
I said someone else.
One second, I'll have a look now.
I said someone else. Or who did I say?
Did you say Unai Emery?
No, I didn't say Unai.
David Moyes. You said Moyes.
David Moyes. Yeah, I said David Moyes.
He would have been on
the
the
shout as well, but I feel like those 4 deserve it above.
That's
Emery.
right. Go on. Yeah. Go on, Sir. For what were you gonna say? You got some more nominations.
Untouchable manager, man.
All right, cool. Go on.
I'm loving. Thomas Frank, Eddie Howe. They're all untouchable managers. No matter what. So, who else is De Zerbi? Untouchable.
Yeah, but they dropped points this week.
No, but we're talking about
disappointing result. We're talking about
this
weekend just gone.
Like,
yeah, like because Brighton drew. Yeah, Brighton drew at Leicester, so that's disappointing for them. Now everyone would
exactly. Yeah.
Newcastle points to away at Crystal Palace, so that's why I wouldn't put them up there with them managers. I'm just looking at this weekend. Who else?
You can't put Patrick Vieira then. He drew.
Yeah, but that's a good result.
I'd probably give it to Pep because he beat 2 teams.
Oh yeah,
that's just because he played 2 games. Yeah.
7 goals as well. Yeah, he scored 7 goals in 2 games.
We need one more honourable mention.
What I've said 4 though, haven't I?
Go on, who's the 4th again? You said
I
Moyes.
said Arteta,
yeah, West Ham
because
to beat Everton
and Patrick Vieira.
Right, cool.
Even though Vieira didn't win, getting 2 draws against 2 of the top 4 in a few days is good, to be fair.
Yeah, and who was the other one? Vieira and Moyes, yeah? Cool.
Yeah, Moyes, yeah.
Doing that right now. Yeah, cool. Right, the poll's out, people. Go vote. I just put the poll out there. Most untouchable manager, again, from this weekend's games. Just gone, people. This weekend's games, so not the whole season. We're just looking at this weekend's games. That's why, for instance, Moyes will be in there. We know he could be under the Kosh manager next week. He would definitely be a candidate. But
he could do a Lampard. If he loses his next game, he could get sacked as well.
That's what it is. Let's see what you are saying. Let's see. Patrick Vieira. Yeah, Patrick's a shout. Patrick Vieira's on there, people.
Definitely.
Moise. Victor says Moise. Yeah, he's on there. Where else we at? Ed just didn't get the memo. Just didn't get the memo. Arteta's on there as well. Paul says Arteta, Pep, and Vieira as well. Cheetah Mel says, can I be a mud? Once I see you here regular, I'll pattern it because I'm looking for muds as well. So if I see you here again over the next few days, Cheetah Mel, I got you 100%. We'll make it happen. 100%. What are you not saying? Oh, man said Uncle. All right, so it's Patrick Vieira. Cheetah Mel has already said it's Vieira. We'll still let the poll run on, but he said he super chatted Vieira, big up for the super chat. So most untouchable manager is Vieira. I'm with that. I have no issue with Vieira winning it. I'd rather him win it than Arteta. Definitely.
Facts.
Even Arteta's winning the chat. I mean, winning 67%, Pep 22%, Vieira 11%, Moyes 0%.
Moyes 0. Okay.
Yeah, Moyes 0%. Even though that's a good win for them.
That's a very
he won El Sakiko in it.
It was an important win, relegation battle kind of thing. It was an important win. They won that.
He won El Sakiko. All right. So just to clarify before we go through, we'll run through all the winners. So most unforgettable goal was Marcus Rashford's against Arsenal. Most unpredicted result was
Leicester Brighton.
Leicester Brighton 2-2. Most unacceptable error was Hugo Lloris.
It was Lloris. It should have been Jose Sarr.
But it was Hugo Lloris. That's what won it on the poll.
Yeah.
Most under the Kosh manager was... Who's the most under the Kosh manager?
Again?
Yo, the fact that we just did this 2 minutes ago.
Oh, no, it was Nathan Jones.
Nathan Jones. Finally, common sense prevailed. And the most untouchable manager was...
Looking like Vieira at the moment.
Was Patrick Vieira. All right, cool. But anyway, sheets of metal, because of his super chat, that won anyway. All right, man. So that close out this week's doing the most, people. But before we close out, obviously you lot get your questions in, people. Get any Premier League questions you lot have for the panel. And Eleanor, the floor is yours. I know you wanted to get some Spurs
I
shit
need
off
to
your
go now
chest.
though. But
So it's yours. Hey Ryan, great work as always. Yeah, I'll catch up with you soon, little bro. Yeah,
it was good to stream with you again.
Yeah, you too. All right, see you guys.
Love Ryan every time. Big up, bro. Big up.
No, yeah. We get into it. We're gonna.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, the floor's yours. Go on. This is what the people want to hear. This you doing the most right now. So it's like, yeah, go on. You know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Well, all I'm gonna go with is the whole like Poch thing. I'm not saying he's the best person to come in right now because we've been there, done that, and it's probably not good to revisit something because it's very hard, as you said previously. It's very hard to do something twice, and I totally agree with that. But I also will not say no to someone that changed my whole view and expectations of the club. I can't sit there and say no to someone that changed my opinions on Tottenham and changed my expectations on Tottenham. Yeah. So for me, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, he doesn't deserve to come back. Of course, if he's willing to come back in this mess, he definitely deserves to, because he done a lot last time, like a 2015 type of clear out would be brilliant. But obviously I do understand that's very hard to do 2 times around, especially with the same owners that basically got you sacked in the first place. But in my head, I'm thinking we need to get rid of Conte. Like Dan was in the comments saying like he's not too sure about getting rid of Conte, and for me it's like, while I do blame the owners, I'm also not blind to blaming the manager as well. The manager's definitely partly to blame. I can't say that he's perfect. He's definitely not perfect. So for me, it's, you know, there's definitely managerial issues. Everyone can see the tactics are weird. No one understands what's going on the pitch half the time. He is very stubborn. He won't change his system. He plays the same lineup over and over again, even though they have shown that they can't do it. So yeah, that's basically my opinion. Jez can add to that, but yeah, pretty much the whole Poch thing. I wasn't saying he's the best options, but he's not. It's not something that I could say no to, due to the fact of what he's done before. But yeah.
No, that's fair. That's fully fair. The reason why, like, I'd laugh there, like, during it, because it just sounds like, obviously, I've heard Jez mention this so many times in regards to Conte, and all the issues is the same, and it's glaring to see. This guy just not changing. It's not changing him. Yeah, 100% facts. Absolutely it is. I'm saying Sheeta Mel says get rid of, you say Kane, Sessegnon, Sanchez, Song. Yeah, you lot got a lot of players. You know what I'm saying? In that, you lot got a lot of players to get rid of, like 110%.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Without doubt. You lot 4 likes, girls up to 40 likes before we close out. Yeah, man, and get any final few questions in. What have we got coming up tomorrow? Tuesday. So 4:30 p.m. Well, technically today now, 4:30 p.m. UK time. It'll be the Man United podcast. So I'll be talking all things Manchester United. Then on the Twitch, it'll be Southampton versus Newcastle, Carabao Cup semi-final. That watch along will be going on. And then 11:30 p.m., myself and Saint will be back with the Manchester United and Liverpool show. So you know that's going to be fun because Saint hilarious done. So yeah, we'll be back. And then 3 a.m., we're back on the Twitch, people, for the Battle of LA. Lakers versus Clippers, watch along. What are you saying, Timo? You lot winning tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay. All
right, and Clippers
definitely win. The Clippers are going to win. 100%. The Clippers are going to win. Like, without doubt.
Clippers are going to win, no doubt.
Yeah, 100%. They will do, but we'll see what go on. But yeah, man, we're gonna close out here, people. We are gonna close out here. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule on the channel. Let you know all the shows that are coming up for the entire week here on the YouTube
on Saturday,
and on the Twitch.
Will be heated.
Ellen is back on Saturday on the Manchester United meets Ballers at the Bridge meets Talking at Tottenham Talk. So the Manchester United Chelsea Spurs show. That's gonna be that shit's gonna be. Anyhow, Preston knockout Spurs.
Like this Saturday. Is me on a chilled day because like whatever, but everyone knows what I'm like. If you caught me on the weekend, you'll know that I'll go off.
I'll be real, man. We got all the going on, man. I will not be there, man.
Say that again.
We go out. If you go out or not go out, I will not be there, man. I'm not showing up. I'll be real.
No, we won't. We'll win, but it still doesn't mean I have a lot to say.
No. Yeah.
No. Actually, you know what? I actually gonna let you on because obviously everybody knows how I feel about this. Like, I hate being repetitive, so unless I get triggered. So what?
Yeah, you probably get triggered. I need a Preston win, man. You know what I'm saying? I need a Preston.
You think I would be watching the game, bro?
Nah, no, you ain't. I'm watching the game, but I need a Preston win. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
I need a Preston win. I need a Brighton win. I got my own agendas. I'm just a trophy. I'm trying to see my team win. So yes, I need Spurs out.
Are you scared of Spurs?
I'm not scared, but if you give me a choice of who I'm playing, Spurs or Preston North End, I'm gonna pick Preston North End.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure. I'm very sure. Yeah, I'm very sure, Jez. You don't have to ask me. Preston don't have a Harry Kane. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have it. I'm cool.
They got a Troy Parrott.
Plus, Preston ain't too far. I might be able to get a ticket and go to the game. You feel me? In that Preston are down the road from.
Listen, he's thinking ahead.
It's a tough fixture. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm looking. Hopefully, it's a decent game. Like I say, it's at Preston, so. Yeah, I like a Spurs.
Yeah, I've been to Preston, it's a shithole anyway. So,
wow, okay, all right. That's the
well, he's proper child.
Since you already do the game, do you know what time the game is?
6 p.m.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not I'm not even gonna be here the whole day on Saturday. So yeah, I can't even show up.
No stress. Eleanor will be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got squad depth now. You actually have squad depth for you now, Jez. We got. I
exactly,
be happy
Jez.
about that.
Exactly, Jez.
Hey, why are you smiling so much? I'm saying. Why are you smiling? Team, I'm talking to you.
You're not
why
on
are you smiling?
Show, bro.
You're not on that show, you know.
Yeah,
just putting it out there. You're not on that show. Just to clarify, you know.
But he's not on the Chelsea.
Nah, he's not on that show. Nah, it's Surfer and Peter.
It's Peter and Surfer, yeah.
They're the two. And then me representing United and then Jez representing Spurs.
I hope you don't available Saturday, but go on, carry on. I'm just joking.
If you know who's unavailable, who? What was that?
The Chelsea boys.
Yeah, I'll just shout Victor. You know what I'm saying? We got plenty of depth with the Chelsea lot. I shout Victor.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I don't shout Victor. I shout. You know what I'm saying? I shout Ahmed. You know what I'm saying? If not Ahmed, I shout Scott. If not Scott, I shout Colzilla. You know what I'm saying? Like the list goes on.
He's not even said Lewis yet. That's how
you know what I'm saying? If not, I shout Lewis. If not, I shout Uncle Justice. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot.
Like, you want to keep going? Like,
if not, Johnny Minerals.
no, even Minerals. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Victor knows. Victor already knows. Victor, I got you, man. You're first in line at night if Peter packs in. So yeah, ample. I'm saying you low down on the list, fam. You Southampton. That's who you are.
Southampton.
Well, Southampton, bottom of the barrel stuff, yo. Bottom of the table, yo.
Yeah, but all that top list would never be like proper Chelsea like I do. So
yeah.
I don't want to be proper Chelsea. So it's fine.
No one will be proper Chelsea.
Proper Chelsea care about cupping.
I don't want to be proper. I don't want to be something that only was established in 2021.
Proper Chelsea is the one that always go home and away, man. Hold that. I never see home game, so humble yourself.
Do you? I swear. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Humble yourself. All right. Yeah. Okay.
We go close out, people. But Prime, I mentioned you. That's what I mentioned. But yeah, Prime's there. Yeah. If I didn't mention you, Prime, that's no slight on you. But like Prime's there. There's ample.
Oh, Prime is fighting relegation.
Like Prime, like there's ample. Like this guy, like so Timo.
Prime thought he was West Ham in the relegation battle.
Yeah, like it's crazy. But all right, love to everyone that's locked in. Big up everyone. Doing the most will be back. Probably 11:30 p.m. people will be back on time with this show next week, but we're gonna keep it rolling. Love to everyone that's locked in, and this has been Doing the Most live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.